My parents got divorced when I was 7 days old. So, like most kids, my first word was mama, but my next 5 were told me to tell you. And my dad went on to get married 5 times. Now, I don't know if you've ever been to someone's 5th wedding, but no one can take it seriously. Everyone's in Crocs. It's BYOB. And by the 4th stepmom, I was so bitter. I was just like, I'd learn your name, sweetheart, but you'll be gone by Christmas. And that was a lollipop because I was 9. So all of that left me with very mixed feelings about marriage. Until I met a woman in college named Laura. And Laura, she looked like a young Audrey Hepburn, but like with the neuroses of an Annie Hall. She had these big, not like sexy librarian glasses, more like helpful librarian glasses. And they magnified these very small blue eyes that would just disappear when she smiled. And she smiled every time I walked in a room. I loved her, and I never wanted her to look at me the way that my mom looks at my dad. So after we graduated, I broke up with her. She moved to LA, and rather than process any of my feelings, I went backpacking around Europe for 3 months. I went all over Europe. I started in Sicily, then I went to Rome, Berlin, Amsterdam, Paris, back to Amsterdam, Dublin, Lisbon. This is not an accurate map, but the final stop was Interlaken, Switzerland. All I could think about was Laura. Like, did I make a mistake? Should I call her, beg forgiveness, ask her to marry me? And that's when I saw a brochure for skydiving. And I thought, oh, I'll just do this instead. Because Switzerland is actually the #1 place to skydive, according to the brochure. So I signed up to go tandem jumping the next day. Tandem jumping, that's where you're strapped to someone who's brave on your behalf. And I was very nervous, so instead of going to bed that night, I decided to Skype with Laura. Now, we were broken up, but she was still generous enough to talk to me, you know, if I was having like an existential crisis. So, you know, we talked a lot. And with the time difference, it's probably like 6 in the morning when she answers her Skype, and I'm on the screen freaking out. Like, tell me I don't have to go skydiving. And this is the first she's heard of any of this. So she's like, honey, deep breaths. You don't have to go skydiving. And I was like, no, I need you to push me, please. And she was like, oh, I misread that. You totally should go skydiving. And I was like, why? Because you want me to die? And I'm a lot. And we just went back and forth until finally I burst into tears. And I was like, all right, I don't know if I'm gonna do it, but if I do, and if the parachute doesn't go off, I just want you to know that you will be the last thing that I'm thinking about. Which probably isn't true. I mean, the last thing I'll think is like, ah! But I had to wrap up the call because the van was there to take me to the airfield because we'd been Skyping for 7 hours. Yeah, and so I said goodbye. I kissed the camera. It was gross. And I get into the van. It's one of these big vans, no seatbelts in the van. And the driver can see that I've been crying. So he's like, dude, you are more likely to die on this car ride right now than you are skydiving. I'm like, great, more things to be scared about. They dress me up in this full body neon orange jumpsuit, which I think is like, so, you know, if the parachute doesn't go off, they can find my body in the woods. And I have to crawl onto the plane. It's a tiny plane. It could fit on this stage. I think it was made by Hot Wheels. And we start going up into the sky, and they strap me up behind me to my tandem jumper. And it's this very, very cool Australian guy named Eben. And I to try to like get my mind off this, I just try to get to know him. I was like, hey, Eben, you married? And he was like, nah. And I was like, oh, do you have a girlfriend or boyfriend? And he was like, nah. And I was like, oh, do you have any pets? And he was like, nah. If I disappeared, I don't think anyone would notice. Time to jump. Boom! I'm scooting to the edge, straddled by a suicidal skydiver, I think. And right as my feet are hanging over the plane, that's when I decide, you know what? I'm not gonna go skydiving. I don't care if there's no refunds. I'm gonna cancel this. But then I think something snapped. I think something went off in my head because for the first time in my life, I heard a voice in my head that was not my own. And it said, you can't die, Gianmarco. You're the main character. 3, 2, 1, we jumped. And guys, you have got to go skydiving. It was amazing. You have to go. It was raining, but we were above the clouds, so I was like raining onto the rain. And then Eben pulled the parachute, thank God. I'm Jewish, but just in case. And then you just float. You just float for like 5-10 minutes. And it was this beautiful view of the Swiss Alps, just like snow and lakes. It was the first time in so long that I didn't have any distractions. It was just like me alone with my thoughts and Eben. And it took falling miles above the Swiss Alps for me to go, what am I doing? Obviously, I love Laura. And if I'm willing to jump out of a plane for no reason, I can certainly marry her for every reason in the world. So the moment we land, I threw up everywhere. I mean, it had been a long day. You've heard. Very hard day for me personally. But the moment I clean up, I go to get my phone, I call Laura, she doesn't pick up, I call her again, she doesn't pick up. And I didn't find out until like months later, but the reason she wasn't picking up is because she was at a friend's birthday party where she was meeting for the first time her now husband. Because life does not wait until you're ready to jump. Thank you.
My dad's a crazy man. You know how you know? Because he has a horse. Any of you guys have horses? Woo! Crazy. People who own horses, they just need a mammal that's bigger than them that doesn't judge them. That's what a horse is. Are you crazy? Absolutely. Absolutely, yeah. You're angry. Okay. Settle down there, buckaroo. I'll be the funny one. How many horses do you have? Too many. Too many. I don't know what that is in South Carolina. 3. 2 mini donkeys. What are they for? Just so he's not the only jackass in the house? Oh, I see. And what do you ride the horses like competitively?
We throw a ride, we got a search and rescue.
Search and rescue? With a horse? The cars must beat you every fucking time. A missing girl! Let's go! Whoa! Wait up there, boys! We'll find her. Can you imagine? Your child goes missing. And you're like, help, please! And someone comes up like, don't worry. We'll get to the bottom of this. Have you ever found someone's missing kid? No. You found some hay. That is so fucking funny. And it's not like you're part of the police force. Like you just show up and they're like, oh fuck yeah. Oh thank God. Ernie, here we go. Now we're gonna find this girl. Tell me, what was the most recent case? Tell me.
Well, we were searching for a cadaver of a person that killed themselves.
Okay, all right. So, okay, a lot of questions here. So, someone killed themselves, and you're like, where? That sounds like the easiest case of all time. Oh my God, he shot himself! Let's find the body. So help me understand. It was a...
They left, no. They've been gone for over a year. Their family was looking for their remains, and they were searching for an area.
For a year? Who did they hire? You? You come back a year later like, alright, well, he's not in that acre, I'll tell you that. Not there. So this family, I promise, we'll move on a second. I gotta So this family, they reach out to you?
No, the sheriff's department.
The sheriff's department. And does the sheriff reach out to you?
Well, we're a volunteer department.
You stand outside the sheriff's office. And what's your clue? What's your scent? How do you figure out where to go?
I do a bridge, like a normal search and rescue.
Sure. You know, on horses, yeah, I got that part. That's my biggest problem with people on horses.
They usually put us in the spot nobody else wants to walk through.
Sure, because there's so much horseshit there. When you're walking around. And what do is the horse trained to like, will he go, no, a suicide? You made me feel better about what I do for a living. So I appreciate that. Write me if you ever find anything. And I think you have to like searching with a cat. I was thinking, you see what the fuck? I was thinking about that. You ever see that video of Mr. Hands? Do you know that video? It's like an old video like kids watching high school. You know Mr. Hands. This guy gets fucked by a horse. It was like a video like in high school kids would pass around to each other. And then they did a documentary about it. And the guy, he died. Which is why you should always wear a condom. I've always said that. Even if the horse is You've seen the fucking video. Give me a fucking break. He wasn't my friend? No. If my friend was the guy who died from getting fucked by a horse, do you think I would have talked about anything else tonight? I would have come on stage and been like, guys, who gives a fuck about my family? My friend got killed by a fucking horse dick. You find him? Yeah. Kate, is my camera still working? It's working? Okay, good. So I'm putting this whole fucking thing online. I'm gonna get the whole horse community coming out. And you know, I have more jokes. We started talking about this, and I was like, we gotta get to the bottom of that.